Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Connie with Prairie Paper Crafts, coming on today to share with you the paper piece I'm putting together. It's called Love You Watts Bear from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. I had some requests to share some more face videos, how I detail faces and eyes. So I'll be doing that, and then also some questions about how I get the noses so shiny and stuff, so I will show you that real quick too. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. And I don't know what size I cut this at. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's downright chilly and I just haven't turned my heat up, so my glue is going to be a little bit slow getting going. Anyway, I believe I cut the bear at about 4 inches tall. I don't always use an exact size. I piece my sizes. I size my pieces, I'll say that correctly, yet. I size them to whatever project I happen to be working on. And this just so happened to be that it worked at about, like I said, I think it's 4 inches. I'll look in a moment here. Get this on before the glue dries on me. Got it. I hope it's up. I'm not sure. Let's see. No, give me just a moment and I will get it here for you. Oops. Let's see. Wrong project. Wouldn't you know? Just about there. I should have had that. I apologize. I wasn't thinking too well. There it is. Okay. Sorry. When I have him put together on the screen, he's about 4 inches wide and about 4.25 inches tall. And again, that's just the size I was wanting for the piece I'm working on. So, give you an idea. I'm making just a couple of Valentine's treat containers. I'm working on another one that I really can't finish until I get a few things to go in it. So thought, well, I'll work on this, and then I will put a couple cards together, Valentine's cards. But I wanted to come on and share with you, like I said, how I do my faces and eyes and whatnot. And eyes are really, it depends upon the style of the eye, for one thing, how I do my eyelashes and stuff. I don't do too much the same some days, but I'll gladly show you. Oops, so I did that wrong. Let's see if I can get this off. Well, you know what? I'm good with just putting it up above. It's fine with me. It's for my great nephews, a treat container for them for Valentine's. They're not going to know the difference. Okay, let's see. I think I'll do the ears first. And I have to look at these. I think I have them go in the right direction. I'm not positive. Yeah. My luck, this will give one of the boys a reason to try and electrocute himself. Oh my goodness. He's a little wild one, I tell you. It's funny, but it's not what he can come up with. Glad I'm not his parents. I wouldn't have any hair left, or it would all be gray. One of the two. Oh my goodness. He's just. I feel sorry for his teachers. I put my ears down a little further. I'm not sure if that's. I don't know. I don't like them on top of their heads. This is plenty high as it is for me. I put paper towel down. I thought maybe it wouldn't glare quite so bad. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just using this as a guide for the body. Kind of where I want the body to be glued on, so take that off a moment. I always put glue on the back of the head also. Just a little bit there. Sorry. Just because it keeps it from flopping around so bad. Okay. I know that's not quite straight, but excuse me. His head's at a bit of an angle, which I try to do with my little critters anyway, so. Well, come on. Just getting some glue on here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day and is having a good start to the year. It's been cold, and now I'm hearing. I was chatting with a friend, and then I saw another friend post on our weather service, asking if the forecast she had seen was true to get like I think it was 10 to 12 inches of snow this coming weekend, and I thought, oh geez, I really hope she's wrong. Saw something but I'm hearing, finally we're gonna have snow. Now I'm just putting glue on the tip of the one leg here, or foot, just to hold them together. You don't have to, that's just my preference, so. All right, I'm gonna put his eyes on quick. I'm only gonna glue them on. Let's see. I did different eyes. I'm gonna show you if you do different eyes. I've got a shorter part and then a longer rounded part. The shorter part I'm putting to the outside. And I'm putting his eyes a little bit further apart. You can use eyes from any file that you have, any eyes that you like. Just, mix and match them, size them the way you think works for you. I just prefer something other than just the black dots, but to be honest, the black ovals, I should say, they look perfectly fine too. It's what you prefer. So, and I'm putting his muzzle down just a little bit, so I'm trying to get these somewhat straight across, this way. Sometimes that's a challenge for me. Okay, put the lid on my glue, and I'll get started on the eyes, maybe. Okay, so I start by doing my outlining of my eyes first. I use a Micron. This is a 02. I also use 05. It depends upon the size of the eye, and this one's a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to use smaller pen, and I'm just going to kind of start where the curve starts going up, and usually I have my head on top of these, so do my best, and I just, excuse me, come around, apologize, just kind of to the top a little bit and bring it in. Now, eyes will forever be a work in progress for me as I just try different things. So, yeah. Okay. And then I'm using these little eyeliner brush things. They're just like a little microfiber tip. I don't know. They work. I've also used uh, mm, the angled 1/8 inch brushes, paint brushes. They work too. Q-tips work. I would just not. I don't know what do I want to say. I would just put a drop of glue on the eyes on the back, draw around, take the eye off, or use some kind of removable glue, like 2-way glue. But I don't. Yeah, since I use these small ones, I don't do all that. I just use these and put it on. This is Pan Pastels Neutral Gray Extra Dark. Now, I like Pan Pastels very much because they have very little dust. Black is probably the one that has the most, and sorry, I'm going to have to go backwards here. But it can be erased, so. And if it looks like it's a little bit heavy, it is. I will come back and erase what I don't want. And come back and, fix it how I want it. So, trying to make this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm working on textured paper. So that alone, again, I'll come back and fix my eyes. I'm just going to do them get the chalk on first. But textured paper can just be a little bit more, I won't say challenging, you just get a little bit different look. It's not smooth, so you get that texture in the chalk you're putting on also. This is going to bother me. Didn't get it quite even there, so I'm going to cover up that white there. And as I said, if it's, I never get it perfect the first time. I always have to come back and erase and add some more and, Okay, and then I have the Mono Zero Elastomer Eraser. I don't put links to all my stuff. I pretty much, this and then I think they're like a micro eyelash brush. Those are available on Amazon, I still believe. I've had some of my stuff for so long, it's hard to tell you exactly where I get everything. So, just kind of trying to clean my eyelashes up a bit. And I'm pretty sure they're available on Amazon. I don't like that, so I'm just gonna curve it around. Okay, then I come back. I'm gonna shut this because I'll have pan pastels all over. One thing with pan pastels, especially on textured paper, if you get somewhere you don't want it, blow it off first. That's my suggestion, and then erase it. And use a white eraser no matter what size you use, because I use my pencil eraser also. Use a white eraser, it works best on chalk. Just tips I've found while working on this. Okay, now I come back and I'm going to go back around my eye again a little bit with my pen. I hope you can see. I'm sorry, I'm just going around the outline of the eye. Now I'm going to come in with, excuse my reach, I use the Micron 005 for eyelashes. If I'm working on a really big piece, which I'll give you an example. Just gotta get it here quick. Oh, come on. I thought I had it and then, oh, okay. I haven't shown this album yet, but on my eyes here, more than likely I used the 02. Camera's not going to focus it very well, just because it's a bigger eye. So then I want it a little bit thicker eyelid. But for most of my small pieces, I used the 005. Just what's worked for me. And I just start short and long, and that's how I go around. And I keep turning my head as I go. You can curve your eyelashes some if you want. I have not ever learned. I mean, I'm trying to practice that more, but it's a challenge for me. I'll just put it that way. I can't flick my hand off, I guess I should say. Also for my eyebrows, I draw these in. I can't, for some reason, get them the way I want them the first time, and for me to so like I don't like that. So I can just come in and erase it. You can practice your eyelashes this way too, using a pencil. Um, it's completely up to you. I'm kind of backwards doing this, but maybe it'll help. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go with that. And then I still use my 005 because I don't want real heavy eyelashes or eyebrows. Now you're going to want to let these dry for a little bit. And I got to get one more thing. More pan pastels. I'm going to do the cheeks next, and then I'll finish detailing the eyes. I use, uh, I got a set of these from Amazon. They're mini blending brushes. All kinds of companies have them. It's got a cheap set. I use these. I use brush sticks. I've used Q-tip or cotton balls. No, pom-poms, excuse me. These are the brush sticks. I used the rounded edge. Yeah, but anyway, I puts a smaller piece. Now this is a bigger head, so I just am using this, and it looks like it's got more on it than, and because part of it's ink, it's not all chalk on here, so I'm just using up what it's coming up first. Let's put a little bit more on. I just have a very old set of chalks. The bigger set I had, well, let's just say my fingers and hands decided to throw them on the floor, literally. So I had to throw them away because it was a mess. And they were quite old. I mean, they still work fine. It's just that they fell out of the little squares and I had ink blended everywhere. So I thought, no, time to get rid of them. You know, the amount of chalk you use on his cheeks is completely up to you. That one's a little bit dark. I'll probably blend it out. Um, I try to go a little bit lighter at first and then just keep adding. Well, no, I can't get more on that one. Okay, so don't like that completely, right? So I'm just gonna kind of come back with an eraser and just fix it a little bit. Once it all comes together, it won't, it'll all look fine. It's just start, um, and it takes time. Okay, I'm using a 0H and I use Jelly Roll, and I hope this one is started. Oh, not I can get it going here, but uh, yeah. Like I said, it's cold here, and so nothing wants to work right. Okay, trying to figure out how to get this so you can see it. I'm just going to put a little white dot up here. Mm. And then about the same over here, and try to get the sizes as close as you can. And they just look a little better. Now here's where you can vary, as much as you want how you do your eyes, okay? Just trying to get that colored in. So I'm going to put 3 little dots here. 3 little dots here. And then I'm going to put the muzzle on a moment. Just okay. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to put little lines right on the outside here. Maybe. If my pen wants to cooperate, right? Okay. And then I'm coming in with my little white brush and the white pan pastels. Just put a little bit white chalk in here. And I just kind of go in a little circular motion and get it how I can. I should not mess with wet glue. I mean, glitter glue. I should just leave it in one spot far away from me. Got some on the title, and ugh, what a mess I can make. Okay, now I want to get this fairly centered. Put his little nose on. And I'll show you how I do his nose, but it'll be last, or I will have glitter everywhere. And I don't get it to come off very well. So, sorry about that. I'm going to put his nose this way. And I need the white back for his cheeks. Oh, I don't know why. Some of these pens don't work the best over chalk, I'm finding, for one thing. I don't know why, but. And also, I've used them over, when I use my colored pencils, I used them over that, and then they don't work so well after that. So, okay, I'm going to get this on first, then I'll put the rest of them together, and then we'll do the nose, and you'll see how I do the glitter. And I could have explained to the gal, and that asked me, and I appreciate her asking. I really do. I enjoy, helping people. I just thought maybe other people might have a question about it too. So I thought, well, I'll just I'll do all the video together. So things I changed on this are the color of the ears on the inside. I made them pink instead of about the same color as the muzzle. And I changed the eye style. I'll just stop and think about that. So all just personal preference things I do. Again, nothing that you have to do. I don't know why my glue is so drippy, but it sure is. And I already ruined one bottle with this glue, so I have to be careful. Okay. Those eyes are bugging me. If I can pick some of it up. Not really. We'll use those. I was going to say scissors. Sure, no problem. I think part of it's the whites. I'm going to have to try to redo the whites. I don't like that, how they turned out. I come back now after this has been dry or the ink's been let sit for a while. And I come back and erase that. Okay, whoops, sorry about that. What I'm going to do now is show you the inking, what I do with the nose, and I'm going to do the red too. So I've got some, is it ebony? This is Black Magic Pops of Color. It's from scrapbook.com. It's wet here. Just want to, oops, didn't mean to bump that. Just want to get it going here. And first I put this on, a layer of this or whatever color you want to use, depending upon what piece you're working on. And let that dry really good. And I mean, a couple hours is actually a good suggestion, depending upon, where you're at and stuff. And then come back and put a layer of glossy accents over the glitter. Once the glossy accents dries, and it'll get clear, it'll start cloudy. If it stays cloudy in spots, it's because the glue underneath was not completely dry. I'm speaking from experience, unfortunately. But once that is completely dry, put the layer of glossy accents on. I just put one layer and it's good. That's what brings out the shine. The other thing you can do once the glossy accent is completely dry, you can use your white gel pen over the where to go. The white gel pen over the top of it. It'll write just like it's on paper. It's really, it works wonderful. So I'm going to try and get some red glitter on my heart. I'll do that, and I'm going to put some glossy accents. Before I do that, put this upside down though. Before I do that, I want to do a little bit of sure. Oh, that's. I'm not sure. I keep getting glitter or glue on my hands. I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighting here. So back in my white pen pastels, I was going to show you my title too here. Uh, this is the title that I did for my paper piece. I've got to glue the W back down good. And then I put glitter glue on the top of that, and then I'll come back once it's better dry and put a layer of glossy accents. And I did emboss the heart with little, like a Swiss dot type folder. I thought I had the mini hearts, but I messed up there. So anyway, I made a little box. It's not put together or any special paper on it yet. So when I get it all done, I'll show you. Got another one that's really coming together nicely. So I don't use a lot of pan pastels to highlight. I just like a little bit of shine, and it usually on camera shows up as a lot more. So it's sometimes I'll even take pictures with my camera or my phone or whatever I have handy, and I can see too then where I want to add more. So just a thought. Okay, um, I'm gonna do something. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, and I can erase it if I don't, but he just needs something on his face, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, not doing a very good job of keeping my glue bottle up or on its upside down. I'll come back and erase the pencil mark after the glitter and everything is dry. Just thinking, do I want to do? Yeah. I was trying to decide because I'm going to put some glossy accents on here too. So um, first, again, I keep forgetting. I want to do a little bit of highlighting here. Be careful of his nose. Because wouldn't you know, I'm sure before I'm done, it'll be full of glitter somewhere, or I'll have glitter all over it, and just my luck. All right, let's carefully try to do this. Just sometimes I get going and I don't pay attention to the where the glitter's going, and I have glitter everywhere. So I just stop a minute and think and concentrate. Okay, now I'm gonna do just get the lid on. I don't think, no, I don't want silver glitter. That's a little too much. Let's see if this is coming out at all. It's turning out to be a cute little bear. I'm going to be working on Leroy with from Cadoodlebug Designs. It's got the little banner he's holding that says love. I need to make that into a card, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to try this. I'm putting glossy accents on the wire in the bulb. And I'm sorry if I'm getting my hands in the way. It's kind of hard not to see what I'm doing. Even this small bottle, this is making a mess. Find if I get the glossy accents up right away, it doesn't, I can get it erased and it doesn't then cause the paper to be all shiny everywhere. But I gotta get it right away, so. I'm only putting one layer on. I don't think I'll need two. I don't want it real shiny. I just wanted a little bit of something just I don't know, make it stand out a little bit. Okay, so that is my bear until the glue all dries and I put the glossy accents on, and that's when you'll see, like I said, the real shine. It's shiny now. The red, especially the black, not so much, but the black will really pop then. And then I'll do a little white mark on his nose. But I do want to thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, please do leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, have a great day and take care.